teacher, or would you date your student's parent?
While I
That's
fully,
a long
yes, it was
pause.
a
Miss Stevens.
I don't think as women of a certain age we should limit our choices. However, I just think that has the potential to just get so messy.
Okay.
And while it might be appealing on certain levels,
Yes.
I don't think I would do it. And I don't think I would do it for a former student's parent. Like, I think the student would have to be out of the building, have graduated for me to even take that on, because it could go so wrong so fast.
It can.
Especially with, social media and how quick students are to post things and, without thinking about it. It could get so messy. And you don't want students to have but so much information about you, especially in your private life. So no, dating a student's parent, it just opens up your private life, and why would you do that?
Now let me present this to you another way.
Feel free.
Let's suppose Tyrese, you had his son in your class or daughter in your class, and he was hitting on you. Would
Still
that make
no.
a difference?
Still no.
Still, that would be a
Just
negative?
it's messy. It's
On
so
all
messy.
levels?
It's so messy. It's just messy.
If you can keep a secret, then maybe, Miss Montgomery, if it's, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, if I had your daughter and you could keep it quiet.
Messy.
Yeah,
Messy.
it is, but, how about you dating your child's teacher?
Messy.
Would you date your child's teacher?
No, messy. It's just messy.
Now, see, that's something I would. I probably would date Kyla's teacher.
Really?
Yeah, if he looks good, he's single. We're two grown adults. I'd have to explain to Kyla, listen, Mama is in a situation where, you don't don't try to ask for favoritism from, the teacher. However, Mama is dating him, but I don't know if I would do it around Kyla. I would wait until she left his class, and that's 10 months. So that's not a long period of time. We can date. But I probably would, but we would keep it on the low. I mean, if he's handsome and he looks good and he's making a decent salary and he has benefits,
Okay.
I think I would definitely consider it, because I'm going to let him get away and then somebody else snatch all that goodness up.
Wow.
That could be some goodness, some treats. I mean, it comes in all forms. Sometimes Jesus sends you something and he gives you an opportunity to snatch.
I don't know. I still think it's messy.
I'd have to really consider it, but right now, at this point.
But there's so many other ways to meet people that are potential suitors outside of school.
Please
like,
tell me, Kajana, please. Tell me when and where. And I'll be there. It just goes wrong so fast. It just has the potential to go wrong so fast. Okay, well, according to Susanna Windsor of datingtips.match.com, teachers are in a position of authority and are held at a high standard of behavior by their schools, professionals, professional associations, and other parents. Now, before you decide to date your child's teacher, she says there are a number of considerations that you need to be aware of. One, confidentiality. Dating your child's teacher brings with it a number of privacy issues. The teacher will not want other parents in the class to know about his or her relationship, right?
And what happens if it goes well? If it doesn't go well, I should say.
If it doesn't go well, I'll wait till the 10 months, and then if it doesn't go well, I don't have to say anything to you. You don't say anything to me. We'll be like two ships passing in the night. Go your way, sir, and I go mine.
But now, do you have to stay with this person in your mind? Like, do you break up in the middle of the school year, and then you have all that animosity and tension, or do you drag it out to the end of the school year?
Well, if he did me wrong, I'm gonna drag it out. This isn't my school. You're not gonna know where I work, but I know where you work. And if you weren't 100% with Miss Montgomery, I'm coming to your school and knock on your door. Excuse me, students. Can I speak to Mr. Lester for a couple of moments?
Okay.
So I'm gonna make it very difficult. See, now I'm messing myself up because if there is a teacher out there who wants to date me, he thinks I'm a psycho. I won't come to your school.
Messy.
Consequences. When you decide to be in a relationship with your child's teacher, think about the consequences it may have on your child's education. Writer Judy Porter suggests that parents consider what the worst possible scenario could be and make your decisions from there. I guess when you're dealing with human feelings, it can go either way. It can be really ugly, but as adults, you hope it's mutual. Feelings are mutual, and separations are mutual.
I just think your job is important, and you should be trying to maintain that at all costs.
Yes.
And there's enough stress trying to keep your job as it is
Yes.
without adding relationship stress to
Yes.
that situation.
Consider the child's feelings. Be open and honest with your child about the possibility of dating his or her teacher. Ask them how they feel about it, and don't worry or try to persuade them what a good deal it will be, because it might not work out. And instead, ask him if there are circumstances in which he or she would be okay with the relationship, especially, I guess, middle school and high school students who understand relationships a little bit better, especially high school students who understand the dynamics of a relationship a little bit better than elementary school students would.
Messy.
Especially a high school. Okay.
Messy. I'm sorry, you just can't convince me.
Changing
Messy.
schools. Now, if you decide to go ahead and begin dating your child's teacher, you may consider moving your child to another school. See, I'm not doing all of that. That's just a bit much. That's the messy part that you're speaking of. I will not do all of that. Thank you very much. Now, you may be fortunate enough to request that your child be moved again. Having a romantic partner discipline your child, which is a negative, or give a poor grade can quickly put the relationship into jeopardy. So that's like dating your child's teacher, and then your expectations on the teacher is, I'm dating you, so my child should automatically pass. That's one thing that I'm against, and as an educator, that would be a negative. Do not give my daughter something that she does not deserve, because it only hinders her progress in the long run, and it, stifles her education-wise when she gets, in the next grade, because she'll assume that she can get something that she really does not deserve. I don't
And you
want her
can
having
bypass
anything.
all of that by not doing it at all. Messy.